From today, we have to start from the cytoplasm. Cytoplasm, in earlier, we have learned there are the three distinct features and the functional features of each and every eukaryotic cell. That is the plasma membrane, cell membrane. Second one is the nucleus, and the third one is the cytoplasm. Now, today we are in the last function region of the cytoplasm. After it, we will start the cell organelles. Okay, okay. Who's doing this? When we look at the temporary mount of the onion peel, whatever we have already do the activity of the human cheek cell or the onion peel as well. In both the activities in the mount in the specimen, we have observed the light area which is enclosed in the plasma membrane, the light shaded area. Basically, this area is a fluid filled area, fluid filled region that is enclosed in a particular region inside the plasma membrane. Plasma membrane के अंदर ये पूरा region enclosed होता है. And this is the lightest region. Lightest region क्यों? Because when we stain the human cheek cell or the onion peel, then nucleus is visible as a prominent structure. It because it will take a lots of amount of the stain, absorb the stain, और cell membrane is also. बट जो सबसे कम जो लाइट शेड एरिया होता है, बिकॉज दिस रीजन टेक्स अप द वेरी लिटिल स्टेन. दिस रीजन इज टेक्स द वेरी लिटिल स्टेन. क्यों? क्योंकि दिस इज अकॉर्डिंग टू द केमिकल कंपोजिशन ऑफ द सेल मेम्ब्रेन, न्यूक्लियस एंड द साइटोप्लाज्म. व्हाई? बिकॉज द membrane of the nucleus and the plasma membrane, isn't it? The membrane of the nucleus, अगर हम न्यूक्लियस के बाहर की मेम्ब्रेन की बात करें, और साइटोप्लाज्म, these both are made by the phospholipid, and phospholipid is absorb the very high amount of the stain. But cytoplasm, it do not contain the lipid and protein and fat molecules, and it is a fluid filled region. Fluid filled मतलब liquid filled region होता है, jelly like कुछ होता है. Because of this, it absorb the very little amount of the stain. So this fluid filled region in a large region or inside the cell which is enclosed in the plasma membrane, this is called the cytoplasm. Okay, now the definition of the cytoplasm: the cytoplasm it is a fluid filled region inside the plasma membrane, isn't it? This thing is written here in point number 1. When we look at the temporary mount of onion peel as well as human cheek cell, we can see
वैसे टेबल पे
we can see a large region of the each cell enclosed by the cell membrane, and this region takes up a very little stain. This is called a cytoplasm. Okay, understood this first point? Now the second point: the cytoplasm is a fluid fill contained inside the plasma membrane. Same thing I told you as a definition: the cytoplasm is the fluid fill contained inside the plasma membrane. Now, what is the significance of the cytoplasm? What is the needness of the cytoplasm? So just like in our body 75% or 70% is made by the water, and water is a basic substance in which all the life activity metabolism are going on. कोई भी प्रोसेस हो रहा है, डाइजेशन हो रहा है, एक्सक्रीशन हो रहा है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन हो रहा है, सर्कुलेशन हो रहा है, all the things are take place inside our body, in the blood, in the basic liquid medium, and that is given by the water. तो हमारे बॉडी का जो बेस मटेरियल है, दैट इज द वाटर. वाटर हमारी लाइफ की सारी एक्टिविटीज को चलाने के लिए एक बेस देता है, एक मीडियम देता है. सारे लाइफ मेटाबॉलिज्म हमारे लिक्विड उसमें होते हैं. तो सेम थिंग इज हेयर कि साइटोप्लाज्म is enclosed inside the plasma membrane. It gives the base for the cell organelles. अब cell organelles क्या होता है? All the eukaryotic cells, especially eukaryotic cells, okay, all the eukaryotic cells, just like our body, in our body we have the heart for the different function, kidney for the different function, and liver for the different function. So different specialized function is take place inside the different organ. तो हमारे पास में हर फंक्शन के लिए अलग अलग ऑर्गन है. Why? Because human body is very complex. We are not a unicellular organism. So just like our body, eukaryotic cell, multicellular organisms have the complex body. Complex body होती है, and for this complex body, they have the different structure for the different distinct function, and they are called the cell organelles. Okay, so cytoplasm give the base, give the medium for the cell organelles. All cell organelles are lies inside the or remain in the cytoplasm, isn't it? So, but in prokaryotic, what happened? In prokaryotic, beside the absence of the defined nuclear region, the membrane-bound cell organelles are also absent. Prokaryotic में क्या होता है अब? Prokaryotic में जो all the सबसे पहले तो in prokaryotics the membrane-bound cell organelles are absent. After this slide, I'll explain the difference between the eukaryotic and prokaryotic. So, in prokaryotic, cell membrane bound organelles they are absent, like Golgi apparatus, endoplasmic reticulum, mitochondria, they are absent. Now come to the nuclear region part. Nuclear region, as we have already studied in the previous session, difference between the nucleus and nucleoid. In prokaryotic cell, nucleoid region is not surrounded by the any membrane. So all the material of the nucleus, that is chromatin material, ribosome, nucleolus is absent in nucleoid. तो सारा मटेरियल इट इज स्कैटर्ड इन द साइटोप्लाज्म. तो बेसिकली साइटोप्लाज्म में वो जो मीडियम है वो बेस है जो कि इन सारी चीजों को वॉट एवर वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द प्रोकैरियोटिक एंड यूकैरियोटिक इन चाहे सेल अनडेवलप्ड हो या डेवलप्ड हो, साइटोप्लाज्म तो भाई सब में होगा. और साइटोप्लाज्म सारे कंपोनेंट्स को रहने के लिए शेल्टर देगा. ओके, ऑल द कंपोनेंट्स विल रिमेन whatever they are membrane bound cell organelles or they are not membrane bound cell organelles, nucleus और nucleoid, हम किसी की भी बात करें तो सारी चीजें in short cytoplasm में ही होती हैं. ठीक है, तो it also, see the point number third, it also contain the very specialized cell organelles. Each of these organelles perform a specific function of the cell. Okay, so all cell organelles are lies inside the cytoplasm. Now, the significance of the membrane can be illustrated with the examples of the virus. This is a different topic because this topic was in your NCERT. आपके cytoplasm में NCERT में topic है. That's why I'm giving this point here. It is significant. This is very important topic. This the question will become as a what is the significance of membrane. Illustrate with this thing with the help of the example of virus. कभी कभी ये पूरा क्वेश्चन आता है कि with the help of the virus explain the significance of the membrane. मतलब वायरस का एग्जांपल लेके ही बताना है आपको, और एग्जांपल नहीं बता सकते हो. ठीक है, so significance of membrane can be illustrated with the help of the virus. Now see, virus lack any membrane. As we know from the 7th class, from the 8th class, the virus is a non-living non-living particle till it is not entered in a host body. This is a medium between mediator. This is work as a mediator between the living word and non-living word. ये इन दोनों words के बीच का एक particle है, but it's lack the any membrane. Hence, because it do not have the any membrane, इसके कोई आसपास membrane नहीं होती है, एक particle या non living thing की तरह external environment में पड़ा रहता है जब तक कि it will not contact any host body. Okay, so like any membrane, hence do not show any characteristic of life. Okay, so this is the significance of membrane. Membrane is a symptom is the symbol of the life. अगर life है, चीज अगर organism living है तो it have the membrane. Okay, प्लाज्मोलिसिस हम लोग ने पहले पढ़ा था और मैंने आपको रियो लीफ का एक एग्जांपल दिया था कि आफ्टर द बॉइलिंग ऑफ द रियो लीफ इट विल नॉट शो द प्लाज्मोलिसिस. ओके, तो प्लाज्मोलिसिस बॉइल्ड लीफ शो नहीं कर रही है. क्यों नहीं शो कर रही है? क्योंकि बॉइल्ड लीफ इज किल्ड आफ्टर द बॉइलिंग and plasma membrane will be ruptured, it will be died. So that's why it will not show the any plasmolysis, and now it will not show the any living organism symptom. The same thing is here, because the virus lack the any membrane, so it do not show the any characteristic of the life until they enter a living body and use its cell machinery to multiply them, isn't it? Now the next slide. Now, yeah. Okay, before starting the cell organelles, because after cytoplasm we have to start with the cell organelles, but उसके पहले हम लोग को समझना जरूरी है the difference between the prokaryotic और eukaryotic. ठीक है? So now listen very carefully. Point number one, it is already done in the 8th class, but I am revising just. Most prokaryotic are unicellular. Here, most word is written. That means all. It's not necessary कि all prokaryotic are unicellular. 100%. Most of 90% prokaryotics are the unicellular. Okay. Now next point, eukaryotes. Eukaryotes maybe they may be unicellular or multicellular. ये unicellular भी हो सकते हैं, multicellular भी हो सकते हैं, लेकिन ज्यादातर multicellular होते हैं, because eukaryotic are the developed organism. और यहाँ पे prokaryotic मैंने क्या बताया था कि mostly unicellular होते हैं, isn't it? Now, second point, the nucleus is purely, because these are the prokaryotic. Pro means primary. So nucleus is poorly defined due to the absence of a nuclear membrane. Means they lack the nuclear membrane. The nuclear membrane is absent in the prokaryotic organisms. In eukaryotic, the nucleus is well defined and they are surrounded by the proper nuclear membrane. Now, prokaryotes. Nucleolus is absent. As I told you in the slide of the difference between the nucleus and nuclei, तो मैंने उसमें बताया था कि where the nucleoid is there, nucleolus is absent. Why? Because the nucleus is not surrounded by the any membrane. तो obviously जब न्यूक्लियस ही सराउंडेड नहीं होगा, न्यूक्लियस का अपना खुद का कोई वो नहीं होगा, आइडेंटिटी नहीं होगी, तो फिर न्यूक्लियोलस जो न्यूक्लियस के अंदर होता है वो कहाँ से होगा? तो न्यूक्लियस इज एब्सेंट, न्यूक्लियोलस इज एब्सेंट. And here eukaryotes, because nucleus is well developed, so nucleolus is properly as a dark spherical structure. It is present inside the eukaryotic organism's nucleus. Now, fourth point, cell organelles such as plastid, mitochondria, Golgi bodies are absent here. Who's showing here at the corner of the screen? Videos should be off. Cell organelles such as plastic, mitochondria, Golgi bodies, these are absent. Okay, in cytoplasm, we have already studied about the key in prokaryotic organisms, because they are the primary organism. The cell organelles, because plastic, mitochondria, and Golgi bodies, these are the proper membrane-bound cell organelles. They are the specifically function for the specific function. So that's why in prokaryotic cell these are absent. बिकॉज जब जब हम प्रोकैरियोटिक सेल्स की बात करेंगे तब तब हम बात कर रहे हैं अपने अनडेवलप्ड ऑर्गेनिजम्स की, इजंट इट? और यूकैरियोट्स में अगर हम देखें तो सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज, द मेम्ब्रेन, प्रॉपर मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड सेल ऑर्गेनेलीज, दीज आर द प्लास्टिड, माइटोकॉन्ड्रिया, गोल्गी बॉडीज, दीज आर द present. Now, prokaryotic, last point, bacteria and the blue-green algae are the prokaryotic cell. So, bacteria and blue-green algae, they are the unicellular organisms and they are come in the prokaryotic category. But in eukaryotic cell, the best example of the eukaryotic, we human beings. इसके अलावा भी fungi, plant, animals, we all are the eukaryotic organisms. Okay, so we show the eukaryotic cells. तो इज इट क्लियर द डिफरेंस बिटवीन द प्रोकैरियोटिक एंड यूकैरियोटिक? इसके बारे में हम लोग एक क्लास में ही काफी बढ़ चुके हैं ना. नाउ मूव टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. नाउ टुडे वी विल
मैम
स्टार्ट द सेल. या
मैम जब वायरस होस्ट में चला जाता है तो उसकी मेम्ब्रेन बन
ऑफ रखना आप सब. Now the cell organelles. Come to the next topic of the cell organelles, and this is the last topic of the chapter cell organelles. But last but not least, because cell organelles are the different type, so we will learn about the each and every cell organelles one by one, and it will take whole our 10 to 15 days. So last but not least, okay. Now cell organelles. Large and complex cells. Here we are going to talk about the eukaryote cells, okay? Because prokaryotic cells in previous slide, point number third, what was it in there? In eukaryotic cell organelles are absent. Whatever the plastids, mitochondria and endoplasmic reticulum. ठीक है? तो यहाँ पे हम लोग what obvious हम लोग यूकैरियोटिक सेल्स के बारे में बात करने वाले हैं. ठीक है? So large and complex cells, including cells from multicellular organisms, need a lot of chemical activities to support their complicated structure and the function. Obviously, जब कोई बॉडी लार्ज होएगी और कॉम्प्लेक्स होएगी तो उसका मेटाबॉलिज्म उतना ही ज्यादा बढ़ जाएगा और उसकी जो लाइफ सपोर्टिंग एक्टिविटीज हैं उतनी ज्यादा बढ़ जाएगी और कॉम्प्लेक्स भी हो जाएंगी, कॉम्प्लिकेटेड हो जाएगा स्ट्रक्चर. तो to support their complicated structure, for their maintenance, for the life support, they need a specific function for the uh, for their maintenance of the structure. So to keep these activities of the different kind separate from each other, अपनी इन एक्टिविटीज को हर एक सेल एक एक्टिविटीज को दूसरी एक्टिविटी से सेपरेट करने के लिए इट हैव द प्रॉपर मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड स्ट्रक्चर. हर एक्टिविटी एक दूसरी एक्टिविटी से सेपरेट होती है. इट्स नॉट अमीबाज, इट्स नॉट लाइक अमीबाज बॉडी. अमीबा की बॉडी में क्या होता है, एक बार फॉरेन पार्टिकल एंटर किया, इंसेक्ट एंटर किया, अब सारे प्रोसेस एक ही उसमें हो जाएंगे. इट्स ऑल द प्रोसेस आर परफॉर्म इन इटसेल्फ इन अ वन फंक्शन. दैट मींस excretion, ejection, ingestion, digestion, assimilation, whole the process will happen in a one body of the amoeba. But it is not like that in the complex cells. अगर हम यूकैरियोटिक सेल्स की बात करें तो हर चीज के लिए एक अलग अलग फंक्शन होता है. मतलब फॉर द एनर्जी सिंथेसिस देयर आर डिफरेंट स्ट्रक्चर, फॉर द प्रोटीन सिंथेसिस देयर आर डिफरेंट सेल ऑर्गेनेल्स, फॉर द photosynthesis in the plant cell there are different cell structure. So each and every activity is separate from the another activity. How? Because each activities are occur in a different structure and these structures are called the cell organelles. The C fourth point, fourth line of the first point. To keep these activities of different kind separate from each other, these cells use different membrane bound like structure and these structures are called the cell organelles. तो अगर कोई क्वेश्चन आता है कि what is the significance of the different cell organelles of in the eukaryotic cell or the complex cell, so this is the answer. This first point is the answer. Each multicellular organisms have a special chemical activities. Why? To support their mechanism, to support their life, to support their function, to support their structure. So, to keep these activities different from each other, these cells have the membrane bound structure and these cells are called the cell organelles. So, this is the significance, importance, role or function of the cell organelles. कि what is the necessity of the cell organelle. ना हो तो क्या हो, ना हो तो ये होगा कि फाइनली सारे फंक्शन एक ही बॉडी में होंगे और इट विल बी not separate from each other and not going very easily or gradually for the life support. Now, the second point, this is the one of the important feature in between the eukaryotic cell and prokaryotic cell. अगर हम difference की बात करें तो this is the one point of them कि in eukaryotic cell the all the cell organelles are present and these cell organelles are proper membrane bound. मतलब सारे cell organelles फाइनली एक मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड होते हैं, मतलब मेम्ब्रेन से प्रॉपर सराउंडेड होते हैं। जैसे हमारी बॉडी के बाहर स्किन होती है, सेल की बॉडी के बाहर प्लाज्मा मेम्ब्रेन होती है, तो सेल के अंदर जो ये सेल ऑर्गेनेल्स होते हैं, इनके बाहर भी प्रॉपर मेम्ब्रेन होती है। दैट्स व्हाई दे आर कॉल्ड द मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड। बट प्रोकैरियोटिक में क्या होता है, सबसे पहले तो सारे एब्सेंट होते हैं, तो मेम्ब्रेन बाउंड का तो कहीं क्वेश्चन ही नहीं आता है। ठीक है, तो these all the cell, this is the one important point between the difference between the eukaryotic and prokaryotic. Last, some of these organelles are visible only with an electron microscope. ठीक है, like plastid. Plastid is the largest cell organelles inside the plant cell. So sometimes it can be seen by the compound microscope also. Sometimes, ठीक है? But except the plastid, mitochondria are the smaller. Protein are the very smaller. Ribosomes are the smaller. Protein are not a cell organelles. Ribosome is a very smaller cell organelles. तो ये जो सारी चीजें हैं काफी स्मॉलर होती हैं, तो दे कैन बी सीन ओनली बाय द इलेक्ट्रॉन माइक्रोस्कोप, because electron microscope has a higher magnification power and higher illustrated power. Okay, so this is about the cell organelles.